Auburn Blitz is now on the air, your daily look into what's happening in Auburn athletics. With your host, Andy Graham, Brett Pritchard, Randy Lee, War Eagle.
Hello again, everyone, and good Tuesday afternoon. Welcome to this, the latest edition of the Auburn Blitz. Andy and Jim here with you, taking you up to 1 o'clock. We appreciate so much all of you out there being with us today. Got a lot to talk about as always, but Auburn back on the practice field, putting the pads on, so that should be very interesting as we move forward. I think we'll talk about some players so far in fall camp that have maybe their stock is rising. I've got some names here that I haven't heard, and I'm a little surprised, but I need to hear these names. Mm-hmm. They need to show out in fall camp, and they need to be productive in 2026. So we'll talk about these things. As always, we'd love to hear from you. 256-234-6221. Give us a call. Let us know what's on your mind. Jim, how you doing today?
Good. Just enjoying the great day we've got out there. Not raining like it was yesterday when we were here.
That's always good.
So that's a positive.
Anything going on?
No.
Anything you're hearing?
Starting to feel the little butterflies, as they say. We're so close to September the 5th. They're starting to come. You know, you get in that talking season all summer long, you're just kind of like, just another day. But now you can kind of feel it a little bit in the air. You go, can Auburn beat Baylor? Is it what you think it is? Is Golish, his little hotel retreat, going to make a difference? Is this group going to come together? Is it, every betting agency out there saying 6.5 wins? Are they idiots? It's all starting to roll around now. You're getting ready.
Yeah, I think it seems like maybe the general consensus has been that everybody's taking a wait-and-see approach with Auburn.
Yes.
And that's it's hard to blame them for that, considering the last 5 years. So we'll again, go ahead.
That's a good question to start today on. I actually saw it on another podcast type deal yesterday that I was interested in.
There are other podcasts?
Then it made sense. Well, there's others that try to compete, but they don't. I'm just saying, sometimes you have to stoop down and look at the lower level to see what it looks like. It reminds you how high up you are.
That's probably a wise policy.
It's like when we talk to AG, Sometimes when I have to have conversations with normal people, it really throws me off keel because I'm used to talking to the best, and then I have to talk to the rest. So
never have to check the sources.
That's correct. Well, what I was saying is the other podcast that had this conversation going on, and it's a great question. I don't, want to give them credit for it, is what I just brought up. 13 days at a quote-unquote fall camp. You've spent these guys at a hotel. You've spent, they were throwing around numbers, okay? You've probably went out and got 75 rooms somewhere in that ballpark at minimum because you're going to have 105 players on a roster. You got some support staff got to be there, some medical people in case they need to do something.
I wonder if the coaches are staying there too.
I would hope so, because if Golish is going to get out there and do push-ups, I feel like he's staying at the hotel too. I mean, it'd be kind of jazz to him to say, hey, I'm going to go home and y'all stay here.
And if they're having our meetings or something like that, then obviously they're there. So
if you've thrown 75 folks, what would you say Robert Trent over there is? 200 a night? 250?
Yeah, Grand National, the Marriott at Grand National. You're not going to get out of there, I don't think, less than 150 a night, I wouldn't think. Okay,
well, let's call it 150 times 75 rooms. That's $12,000. Does that sound right?
It's okay with me.
Now that's 12,000. All right, let's go this way. 12,000 times 13. That's $156,000. Okay. Now 156.
Which is in college athletics. That's Tuesday.
Okay. Well, here and this is a great point they brought up, and I pitch it to you because I'd like to hear your opinion on it. $156,000. Could you have spent that somewhere else? Could you have taken the 156 and added it to another player and say a guy from last year stays because you offered an extra 156 that makes it different in the season? Or do you take the cumulative of the 13 days and go, you know what, it's so much more worth it for this team to be together for 13 days?
Well, let's see if they come out and look like a team.
Right.
And they're the close-knit, but we won't know that for probably halfway through the season. So.
Sure.
Now, I will say this. If you're getting 75 rooms, something tells me you're getting a block, if you're getting that big a block of rooms, you're getting a reduced rate.
Yeah, but
but your point is valid.
Correct. Either what that number is, if that number is 100,000, it's still $100,000. They didn't go from $150 to $75 a room. They didn't give them half rate.
Probably not.
No.
I mean, what does it take? I mean,
is it worth the number? Is what I'm saying.
I mean, Tiger, going to the movies in this day and age, at Tiger 13, you'll probably, you'll probably spend $75 for two people,
right?
To get some, 2 tickets to a Big D and popcorn and a Coke or
so
candy.
If you say they've done that,
I'm just saying. So they went to the movies yesterday. That was probably as much as it is to stay at the hotel.
Well, my point is, for 13 days of the things they've done, I know one day they went and played paintball with 120 guys. They've done the movie theater. They've done, I forgot what it was. They went to a certain restaurant they went to. So all the add-ins together, we're gonna say they've spent $200,000 in a 13-day period. For 150 people, ain't a bad gig. I mean, $200,000, but point being, as they brought up, is the $200,000, does it come out to be something worth it in the end?
Well, again, this team, you got 60 new players.
Right.
60. The vast majority of which are going to be counted on to play football, be productive.
Sure. On
offense and defense. If Auburn's best teams throughout the years, think about 1993. The team wasn't so much more talented than their opponents, but they were a close-knit, very brotherly type team. 2004, hard-fighting soldiers. 2010, those guys had each other's back. It was us against the world. It's not a coincidence that Auburn's best teams are the ones that are the closest.
Right.
This is the whole point of this. And to me, if that is the result of this, because you got, like you said yesterday, you got seniors staying with freshmen. Yeah. It's not random, the rooming assignments.
Sure.
If this is a true bonding experience and this team comes out of this, and it's like you do in 13 days what normally it would have taken 2 months to do. But you're all standing in the same place, you're eating meals together, you're doing everything together. If that has the effect, then it's priceless.
Right.
It'd be worth twice that. It'd be worth 3 times that much. To me, I can see it that way.
If this process was reversed to last year and we had 5-6 games we lost within a touchdown.
Yeah.
This same group, not the same.
I got a better one for you, but go ahead.
This same group talented being, if last year's group was this close, do they win half of those close games because they're so close as a team? Because that group last year wasn't close.
No. And I don't think we've pretended that we have been for the last several years. But the team fractures pretty easily.
Because it made it specific. Even John, that we talked to yesterday, brought it up in previous interviews. When you got the offense practicing and warming up in one place, the defense practicing and warming up in a totally different place, and they never meet each other until competition, and then they're back on the bus and separately apart, that's not a team. That's an offensive team. That's it.
Yeah. I agree. I think
he's on
a very
something.
Valid point.
As I brought it up, it's pretty much watching and remember the Titans. I think he's on to something of putting them together. Now, does at the end of the day 2 things. One, does it translate for the money? So can you, if it produced, let's just say Vegas is going to give us 6.5 wins. If we knowing today by spending 13 weeks and $200,000 gets you 1 more win, then is that value at the business end of it worth something? Is 7-5 Auburn get more things, more recruits next year than a 6-5 Auburn? And
you're traveling to a bowl game; it's more exposure.
Yeah.
There's yeah, there's a lot to it.
Right.
Yes, I think
so.
so.
It could be, as you say, $200,000 well spent.
I'd spend $200,000 for another win every day of the week.
Okay.
There's no – I got no problem with that. No. It's not my money.
Right.
So, but –
maybe we should ask AG.
Maybe so, yeah. All right, I want to kick this thing off with we're a week into fall camp.
Mm-hmm.
And, again, it's early. I mean, this 2 weeks is it's just the beginning. You've got, I think, if I'm right, there are 18 days left to what we would call fall camp. And then it's game week. Mm-hmm. And then it's complete, total, focused preparation on Baylor. So we've got 18 days. It's still yet early. We've only been like 4 days into this. I haven't heard these names of these players hardly at all. And some of them I'm expecting really big things from. And I think everybody else is too. So should I be concerned? That's my question.
Okay.
All right, we'll talk about that on the other side of this break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with more right after this.
Hi, this is Brian Bice with Bice Motors. With our all-star lineup of Dodge trucks, Jeep, SUVs, and Chrysler cars, we offer the area a team dedicated to making your next vehicle purchase a positive experience. Our sales team offers competitive pricing, and we back up all sales with service department second to none. Bice Motors also offers the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles. Visit Bice Motors at 2133 Cherokee Road in Alexander City.
Guaranteed lowest price. Buy it at Bice Motors.
Looking for hometown service and name brands you can trust? Come to Presley Appliance and Furniture. From the best choice in appliances from Whirlpool, Maytag, Amana, and KitchenAid to home furnishings, Presley's is your one-stop shop for comfort and quality. And now we've added the Mattress Shop by Serta Simmons Bedding and top-quality sheets and pillows from Caraloha. Shop Presley Appliance and Furniture on Cherokee Road in Alex City or online at PresleyAppliance.com. That's PresleyAppliance.com.
This is Kathy Holmes with Pepper Tree Steaks and Wine. Jeff Berner and I opened in East Montgomery 25 years ago and have become the premier butcher shop, wine retailer, and caterer in the River region. We are excited to invite you to our newest location at 2459 East Glen Avenue in Auburn, Opelika. We want to become your one-stop shop for the freshest cuts of meat in town, grab-and-go casseroles, gift items, and the best wine selection in the area. Think of us when catering your next event. Check us out online at steaksandwine.com for daily lunch specials and details on upcoming wine tastings and fun events.
At Southern Union State Community College, success isn't a solo journey. It's powered by something bigger. A herd of faculty, mentors, industry partners, and a community committed to helping you move forward. Whether you're earning a degree that prepares you for immediate entry into the workforce, transferring to a university, or learning a new skill, Southern Union helps you find your strength and run with it. Herd powered, performance driven. Southern Union State Community College. Apply today at suscc.edu.
There's only one option for top-of-the-line aftermarket upgrades on your vehicle, and that's Frontline Outfitters. We offer quality parts, lift kits, custom wheels and tires, bed covers, step bars, and toolboxes that are installed by trained and skilled professionals, to custom powder coating with hundreds of colors and finishes, to the highest quality film for window tinting using state-of-the-art film cutting technology. Call Frontline Outfitters at 256-409-8100. Don't be in the back of the line. Put your vehicle at the front with Frontline Outfitters.
Looking for the perfect spot to unwind? Welcome to Bunkers. Our friendly staff and vibrant atmosphere make Bunkers the ultimate hangout space for all ages. With 6 state-of-the-art golf simulator stations, you can play around with friends no matter the weather. Enjoy mouth-watering food and a wide variety of handcrafted mixed drinks. With our attached parking deck, access is always hassle-free. Make your next night out unforgettable at Bunkers.
Hillaby Towers is an affordable senior citizens community located in Alexander City on Highway 22 East. Spacious one-bedrooms are available now. Great location, peaceful setting, comfortable living where pets are allowed and utilities are included. Call today to find out more information on Alexander City's best-kept secret, 256-329-0552. That's Hillaby Towers in Alexander City.
Visit our new locations in Gadsden and Oxford today.
Heavy-duty savings on heavy-duty trucks. Right now at Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika. Choose from over 75 Chevy and GMC 2500 HDs with savings up to $12,000. For work or play, check them all out side by side. Or get 4.9% financing for 48 months and make no monthly payments for 90 days. Online 24/7 at glennsmith.com. Get ready to smile.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Auburn Blitz. Andy and Jim here with you. About 45 more minutes left in today's show. Thank you so much for all of you out there being with us today. We are brought to you each and every day by the Glenda Mitchell Law Firm for all your personal injury needs. If you're in the need for some legal advice because of a personal injury or, unfortunately, some legal representation, by all means, that is the one phone call you need to make. The Glenda Mitchell Law Firm. You've seen her billboards everywhere. We'll give her a call, 334-604-7927. There's a reason those billboards are everywhere. It's because she gets things done. Also, J.A. Smith Construction and Excavation. No job is too big, no job is too small, commercial or residential. For all your needs, 334-531-0199. That is J.A. Smith Construction and Excavation. Ed chimes in and says, I heard the little field trip was costing us $275,000. So we estimate we were low on the estimate.
I wouldn't put it past that because you put it at $150 a room. It could be those rooms could be over $200
a room. Yeah, that makes sense.
There could be no break, you know.
He says, do you want the field trip or to keep Malcolm Simmons and Malik Blockton on the roster?
There you go. Well,
there you go. Would those funds be better utilized?
Right. And that's kind of what I brought up to you. Does that extra $200,000 keep someone else on the roster that's beneficial? Or was it okay to cut Malcolm just because of the drama that surrounded him, you know, and the things he liked to get into? That's a good question. I mean, is the money worth it?
Yeah, I mean, you know, it depends. You know, are you getting better value for the money, for the receivers that you brought in, for the defensive linemen that you're bringing in? I mean, I think Malik Blockton may be the one I was more concerned about losing than Malcolm, to be perfectly honest with you. But
right.
I think that would have been a very, very nice piece to bring back. I'm not sure it works that way. I think every year's budget is, you know, it's new to that year. It's not like this $275,000. You know, we're putting it aside, you know, because we didn't offer.
You're saying if they put a $30 million pot in front of us for that team, that's the team of 26 has that pot. So the money that's left over doesn't go toward next year's team.
I'm saying that the athletic department will send Auburn to the national championship game and pay $1 million to do it and not blink at it.
Right.
$275,000 to stay in a hotel for 13 days ain't a blip on the radar.
Well,
when you're a $160 million a year athletic department.
So here's another, as they call that, onion to unpeel with that conversation then. If you do that this year and you go 5-7, you think they blink at it next year?
At what?
And say, hey, guys, I don't think y'all need to go to a hotel.
Well, I mean, again, hopefully we won't have 60 new players on the team next year.
Yeah.
But if
this
we do,
does seem to be, because, again, this does
I guarantee you this, Jim, if we win 9 or 10 games this year,
they won't care.
They'll be back next year.
Yeah, that's right.
Doing the exact same thing.
And the word on the street is Golish done it every year at South Florida. His team done it every year.
Okay.
So that would be I agree with you totally. If we have 9-10 wins, let's go to the hotel for the whole damn fall. Don't come back. Stay there the whole time, all season. But if you don't win and you produce another 5-7, do they go, hey, well, that's $275,000, as Ed said. Let's put that somewhere else.
Yeah.
Let's put that at the women's team.
It's a fair argument, and I'm sure there will be lots of opinions on all sides. So if you got a different one, we'd love to hear it. 256-234-6221. Football season kicking off here very soon. So we'd love to hear from you, love to get some interaction. How are you feeling about this upcoming season? Do you like what you're seeing with Alex Golis? Do you like his methodology right now? Would you rather see us take every penny that we got and focus on bringing in the best players, or the highest, well, at least the ones that cost the most, I guess? And there you go. Let's go to the Eric McKinley Mortgage Pro Hotline and welcome in Jerry. Hey, Jerry, how you doing?
Guys, I'm doing great. How you guys doing today?
I'm doing really well. Thank you for asking.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, I was just going to throw in my 2 cents to that. What y'all say, $275,000?
That's what the rumor.
Guesstimated the cost.
Yeah.
Yes. Is that correct?
I believe so.
Okay. Well, let's just say that it is. Well, let's say on a typical Saturday football game down at Auburn, there's 80,000 Auburn fans. Now, I know our stadium holds more than that, but it's allows something to do. There's 80,000 Auburn fans. Don't you think that if you, just for 4 games, you told each Auburn fan, give us an extra $1 just today for 4 games, for a total of $4, don't you think they would be tickled if they were seeing good results out on the field and the change and the turnaround that we've been craving so bad?
I think they would absolutely, no doubt about it.
I'd be more than glad to do that. I think most Auburn people would. So I'm hoping that this has the effect. And
so you're saying, Jerry, you're saying, because this is what I was bringing up to Andy earlier about spending the money, making it a worthwhile thing. If you knew at the end of the year, say right now, the betting odds people's got us at 6.5 wins. If you knew by giving your $1 for those 4 games you're talking about, would that pushing that 6.5 total to we had a 8-win season, you'd be more than happy to give up your $1 every game?
Well, yeah, and the 8-4 record again. To me, we can look at a football team out there playing. We can kind of size them up after a couple, 2 or 3 games. And I'm not saying we're all experts, but we do know what good, together, hard-hitting football looks like. Somebody that gives us a rep about what they're doing and looks like they're halfway organized. So, yeah, that's a turnaround like that would be nice. It'd be a good step in the right direction. 8-4 would be a good step in the right direction. I don't think any of us Auburn fans are looking to settle on that every year, but yeah, that would be a good step in the right direction if you know what you were seeing out there on the field translated in the future. For example, Pat Dye's first year, I think they went like 5-6, but you could tell right away after a few games that things had changed down there, and there was a good positive change, and everybody felt good about it. So, yeah, an 8-4 record would be great.
Jerry, we really appreciate the call. We got to get to a break. Thank you, brother.
Okay, man. Thank y'all.
Absolutely. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with more right after this.
Chick-fil-A is always the best option when you're on the go, but they are also great when it comes to planning your next event, from tailgating to birthday parties to weddings. Call Chick-fil-A Alexander City at 256-289-7955 for catering or order on the Chick-fil-A app. Make sure to choose the Alexander City location and have your catering order ready to go. Nugget trays, mac and cheese trays, fruit trays, cookie trays, gallons of our famous lemonade or tea, and chilled grilled chicken sub sandwiches, and a lot more options. Make it Chick-fil-A Alexander City for your next event.
At Southern Union State Community College, success isn't a solo journey. It's powered by something bigger. A herd of faculty, mentors, industry partners, and a community committed to helping you move forward. Whether you're earning a degree that prepares you for immediate entry into the workforce, transferring to a university, or learning a new skill, Southern Union helps you find your strength and run with it. Herd powered, performance driven. Southern Union State Community College. Apply today at suscc.edu.
there's only one option for top-of-the-line aftermarket upgrades on your vehicle, and that's Frontline Outfitters. We offer quality parts, lift kits, custom wheels and tires, bed covers, step bars, and toolboxes that are installed by trained and skilled professionals, to custom powder coating with hundreds of colors and finishes, to the highest quality film for window tinting using state-of-the-art film cutting technology. Call Frontline Outfitters at 256-409-8100. Don't be in the back of the line. Put your vehicle at the front with Frontline Outfitters.
This is Kathy Holmes with Pepper Tree Steaks and Wine. Jeff Verner and I opened in East Montgomery 25 years ago and have become the premier butcher shop, wine retailer, and caterer in the River region. We are excited to invite you to our newest location at 2459 East Glen Avenue in Auburn, Opelika. We want to become your one-stop shop for the freshest cuts of meat in town, grab-and-go casseroles, gift items, and the best wine selection in the area. Think of us when catering your next event. Check us out online at steaksandwine.com for daily lunch specials and details on upcoming wine tastings and fun events.
Looking for the perfect spot to unwind? Welcome to Bunkers. Our friendly staff and vibrant atmosphere make Bunkers the ultimate hangout space for all ages. With 6 state-of-the-art golf simulator stations, you can play around with friends no matter the weather. Enjoy mouth-watering food and a wide variety of handcrafted mixed drinks. With our attached parking deck, access is always hassle-free. Make your next night out unforgettable at Bunkers.
Henderson & Coker is a premier custom general contractor located in central Alabama. With over 50 years of industry experience, Henderson & Coker has been crafting stunning custom residential and commercial spaces for families and businesses throughout Alabama and Georgia. If you're in the market for a top-of-the-line luxury home or specialized commercial work, contact the experts at 256-750-7383 and check them out on the web at hendersonandcoker.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Auburn Blitz. Andy and Jim here with you. Only about 30 more minutes left in today's show. Thank you so much for being with us today. I will say this. Ed chimes in and says, Golis is the coach. He can spend the fans' money as he sees fit. But he better be in the playoffs in 3 years spending this kind of money or spending money like this. So, fair point. And I think that's true. That's been true of every coach that's come along here in the last 4 or 5 years. Yeah. You got basically 3 years to turn this thing around. And if you're still floundering after year 3, we're going to find somebody else. All right. So, again, I qualify this by saying it is very early. I understand that. But I'm just saying, I have not heard – what have we heard? Oh, Omar Maps and this, Omar Maps and that. Mm-hmm. Love hearing that. Mm-hmm. Dallas Walker, man, the man's lost 30 pounds. He's moving better than he's moved in his life. Cole Skinner completely transformed his body. I even heard Stanton Rammel. He looks totally different person than he did in the spring. Gavin Jenkins, Deshaun Spencer, Jared Smith. I've heard these names. And then many more. And Jeremiah Cobb, Byron Brown, love Cole Best, Joe Simmons, love hearing those. Glad that they're doing well. I have not heard the name Deshaun Womack or Nate Johnson. Mm-hmm. Transfer from Ole Miss and Missouri that we are expecting to come in and play defensive end and not only play but be effective, be productive. Hadn't heard their name one time, really. Either one of them.
Is that a good or a bad thing? Is it good that you haven't heard it because they're not overdoing it? They're not.
Maybe I just haven't heard it because we haven't gone like offense versus defense.
Right.
And they're just not standing out because they were already in shape.
Yep.
And they don't look a lot different than they did. Maybe that's what it is.
Right.
Maybe after the scrimmage Friday, you'll hear, oh, man, Deshaun Womack was unblockable.
Right.
Andy will feel good about that. Another name that I have not heard that I'm very surprised, Eric Winters.
Mm-hmm.
Have not heard that name one time, really. Maybe I just missed it, but now Anquan Fagans, for that matter, too, have not heard him very much at all.
Mm-hmm.
But he's kind of been banged up. I think he's been doing some, rehab while in the training room while some of these other guys are out there. But Eric Winters, man, I mean, this guy came in a true freshman last year at safety and was outstanding. And I expect him to be an integral part of that secondary this year. Hadn't heard his name one time that I recall.
Yeah.
That concerns me a little bit.
But it could be he's so Mr. Reliable that he done so well and proved his point last year that they feel like the production is there. There's not a need to go on and on about him because they know he's going to be a solid piece.
I like that. I'll take that for now. I have not heard Jordan Crawford's name very much. Heard it one time, or at least saw it. Somebody, I think it was on a text thread or something. But I hadn't heard anybody, that watched practice that was raving about Jordan Crawford and how he's going to. I know that Malik Autry's got a big club on his hands. He's got a little bit of a thumb injury, but I haven't even heard that about Jordan Crawford. He's just like an invisible man at this point. I need him to be a big-time player there.
Could be what you said. It's kind of right now. It's hard to talk about a Crawford-type person in the underwear Olympics. You got to wait to get the pads on.
I'm after Friday. And I'll be patient, and I'll regroup. After Friday, we'll reevaluate. Unfortunately, I have heard about Bryson Washington, and it just
that's not good.
Doesn't seem to be very good. But when you've got three guys in front of him that you trust, you're okay. And who knows? Tay Meadows or Alvin Henderson may actually give them an opportunity to step up and do something. Here's another name I have not heard one time.
Okay.
Jake Johnson.
Yeah.
I think he's supposed to be our starting tight end. I was told that tight end was going to be,
locked up.
This is a huge position with the goalless offense. We use the tight end, Jonathan Eccles this, and yada, 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 from last year. Well, we bring in Jake Johnson from, I think, North Carolina.
Yeah.
I hadn't heard his name one time. Now, maybe that's just because he's not dropping passes and he's not doing anything negative like you say.
Yeah, but what's the old saying? No news is good news.
Maybe so.
Yeah.
But
because it's hard for a tight end right now when you're going just 7-on-7s and skelly type stuff, and they don't really have a lot to show off. They can't show you their blocking skills without pads on. All they're really going to know is, do they know their assignments, and like you said, do they catch the ball?
Yeah.
And maybe it's a no news, good news thing on a tight end. Now the running back, I agree with you. That's not good that we're not hearing the name.
Yeah.
Because you should be showing up right now at the running back position, standing out.
And finally, I got a trio here that I hadn't heard anything from, but again, that's much like Deshaun Womack and Nate Johnson. Perhaps they haven't been offered an opportunity to show themselves, but I heard a lot about Jared Smith.
Mm-hmm.
We need more than Jared Smith to play. He can't play the entire game.
No.
Joe Phillips, J.J. Falk, Jaquez Wilkes. Now, Jaquez Wilkes is just a freshman, true freshman. But Joe Phillips, brother, you've been there for 2 years.
Yeah.
J.J. Falk, you were there last year. You've got a really good idea of what the Durkin offense is going to be expecting of you.
Defense.
I need somebody to step up on the edge here.
Well,
and to help out Jared Smith.
And as we already discussed yesterday, and John let us know that the offense will be in an up-tempo type format. So Jared Smith needs some help. He's going to be run down if he's out there every play. He's going to get tired.
Yeah, I would imagine so. So again, there's just some names that I have not heard. If maybe I've just missed it, let me know. But are there some names that you've been missing that you would like to hear more about? Maybe they're not doing, maybe it's just a matter of time. 256-234-6221. We got to take another break, but we'll be back right after these messages.
I'm Joseph Dean with Lake Martin Funeral Home and Cremation in Dadeville. We're located at 16797 Highway 280, which is on the corner of 280 and 49 North. With an on-site crematory in Opelika and a cemetery in Tallapoosa County, we are a full-service funeral home. To get in touch with us, feel free to come by or call us, 256-750-0381. And for any other questions, you can visit the website at lakemartinfuneralhome.com.
What's the verdict?
Can't fix your heat pump. Need a new one.
Uh-oh. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking Daikin.
Call on Kevin Kill and Sunshine Heating and Air at 256-825-4849, Central Alabama's premier Daikin dealer.
So what's he thinking?
Oh, he's thinking Daikin.
Daikin, one of the top selling in the world.
Now I'm thinking Daikin.
Daikin. Comfort for life.
Grain and Leaf, located at 6068 Highway 63 South, is Lake Martin's premier boutique-style bottle shop with a unique array of sophistication for everyone. Appropriately named for its exclusive selection of top spirits, wine, and craft beer, Grain and Leaf also has a number of fine cigars for you to choose from. They also carry the full line of Hornsby Farms assorted jellies and pottery. Open 10 to 7 Monday through Saturday and noon to 5 on Sundays, Grain and Leaf is your premier shop in the Lake Martin area.
Building, renovating, or protecting your Lake Martin home? Homeowners, builders, and architects trust Lake Martin Seamless Gutter Company for precision-crafted seamless gutters that perform beautifully in every season. Our custom-fit systems enhance curb appeal while protecting foundations, landscaping, and outdoor living spaces. Experience the quality your luxury home deserves. Call Lake Martin Seamless Gutter Company at 256-307-0132.
The all-new Winter Timber is now open. Located right next to the Walmart Market across from the Auburn Mall. If the outdoors is your lifestyle, Winter Timber is your new headquarters. From rifles, ammo, and hunting supplies, camo, and all the outdoor essentials, they've got it in stock and ready for you. Winter Timber is here to serve Auburn, Opelika, and the entire Lake Martin area. And they'll make the drive worth it. For the best selection and the best service in outdoor gear, one name says it all. Winter Timber, the best in outdoor needs.
EnviroCare is the standard in East Central Alabama for all your pest control and termite needs. EnviroCare exclusively offers Centricon termite colony elimination system that is the industry's most effective termite control to protect your home year-round. The EnviroCare team's service is also the standard for our customers. From eliminating home pests to superior termite control, nobody cares like EnviroCare, serving Lake Martin and East Central Alabama.
Lake Martin Mobile Detailing is the #1 auto and boat detailing company in Central Alabama. Don't trust your vehicle or boat to just anybody. Hire the professionals. Top-of-the-line ceramic coating, detailing, gel coat restoration, and paint correction gives you the options to take care of your boat or vehicle the right way. Located on Highway 63, just about 2 miles from Highway 280 in Alexander City, Lake Martin Mobile Detailing will have you riding in style. Call them today at 256-794-2328.
During Dixie Electric Plumbing and Air Jurassic Challenge, replace your system by July 31st, and you could win up to $2,500 back for the oldest HVAC system or $1,000 for the oldest water heater. Call Dixie and it's done.
When you want quality, selection, price, superior financing, and a pain-free buying experience, look no further than Sons Automotive Group of Montgomery and Auburn. Sons of Montgomery offers the best selection of Kias, Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks. Conveniently located on Eastern Boulevard, Sons Ford of Auburn is the region's Ford volume dealer. And when you shop at any Sons location, they will maximize all incentives and financing options for anyone's credit. Whether Kia, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram in Montgomery, or Ford in Auburn, Sons Automotive treats you like family because they are family driven.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Auburn Blitz. Andy and Jim here with you. Thank you so much for all of you out there being with us. I'd like to remind you about Pepper Tree Steaks and Wines. Great place to get some great food in the Montgomery and Auburn area. Just go and check out their website, steaksandwine.com. Just the letter N, steaksandwine.com, on Pepper Tree in Montgomery and on East Glen in Auburn. Let's go back to the Eric McKinley Mortgage Pro Hotline. Welcome in, Milam. How you doing today?
Pretty good. How are y'all, War Eagle guys?
War Eagle, good to hear from you.
I was wondering, did y'all get a chance to read the Goodman article the other day?
I did not read the whole thing purposely. I read enough of it I know what you're talking about.
The guy just seems to me like he's inspired, or he's aspiring to be the next Paul Feinbaum or something. I don't know. I can't tell if you can take him serious in anything he writes. I don't know why you would want to be that pencil neck, big-eared. I'm going to be nice. I'm going to stop right there because I'm going to get on a rant and start cussing. I know we're on the air. But it just ticked me off to read that article. I mean, it was garbage. And I question if he's ever been on any college facility. He talks about taking these boys to a spa. If we keep them on campus there on a spa. I mean, I don't understand what he's trying to do other than get clicks and get people to read. It's just garbage, and I wished Auburn would never let him back on the property. If I had the power, I'd be there to tell him, "Hey, you're done here, buddy."
Yeah, that is his goal, to be controversial. I don't think he would have much readership if he didn't. And so I will say I thought it was maybe the single dumbest take I've ever seen from what you would call a quote unquote legitimate writer. So it was for the sole purpose of making Auburn fans mad and using his name.
Well, he made this one mad, and I tell you guys what, I think it's a great thing. I mean, you take 19 to 20-year-old kids away from their girlfriend for 13 days. That's punishment right there, boys.
Yeah.
When I was 19 and 20-year-old, you tell me, "Hey, we're going away from the lady." Oh, no, I ain't. I mean, I love this idea. I think not only that, all the kids are together, which I think should be done anyway. I hate that they live all over campus now. I think players should live with players. That's just my opinion. I think it builds a unity and a bond. But I believe it's a good thing taking these boys down there. I think you're going to see a tough team this year. I'd like to get y'all's take on them going down there. And I'll hang up and listen. Love the show, War Eagle, guys.
Appreciate it. Now, you know my feelings. I think it's great. I think because of the fact, like you said, now if we go do this every year, and that's fine. I hope it becomes a tradition, especially if it's very effective. But I'll say it again, what I said at the beginning of the show. It's not a coincidence that the best teams in Auburn history were the closest knit teams, were the ones that, truly cared about each other and were, friends, and they hung out together and they ate meals together and they went places together, and it was not all defense and all offense. It was guys from both sides of the ball intermixing. So it was not white and it was not black. There was nothing racial. There was nothing anything. It was just all they all played for Auburn. It don't matter unless you got a blue jersey on. So it was I'm all for it for sure.
Yep. Oh, my take?
Yeah, go ahead.
I mean, referring to what he was talking to, I used to live in it, so I know all about it. Sewell Hall, that used to be across from the old athletic complex. I thought that was a great thing. I mean, we were all right there in the same building together. So, I mean, I saw the starting defensive lineman walk in. I saw the freshman offensive line walk in. They were all eating at the same table and hanging out. And that's literally like what they're doing for 13 days, except they did it for every day because you lived in the same building. And it does make a difference because those kids knew a lot of things about those other kids they would not have known had they not spent that quality time with them.
Yeah. I agree with that. I hated when they dismantled the athletic dorms, and I thought it was foolish. But this is I think that may have been one of the first steps forward toward ruining college athletics.
It could have been very well.
No, I take that back. That was it started much earlier than that, but nonetheless.
Well, it's. I think the premise of everybody thought people were trying to hide stuff doing that, because if you got them on campus, you got them in their own room, you can give them things that they can get outside of there.
And those were, went back in the early days. I think that Sewell Hall was built or refurbished, or at least in the 80s, and it was much nicer than any other place.
Oh no! Yes, when I was there, it was the place to be because it was in good shape.
Yeah.
And what better place?
I don't think any student minded it.
No,
especially since we were winning.
Sure.
So but anyway, somebody's going to complain, and they're going to listen to the squeaky wheel usually.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, we don't have time to really get into the other part of it. Some names that are we kind of threw them out there. The names that are on the rise and the names that we have been hearing, and I'm all for that. But after I think the scrimmage on Friday, that will be a good indicator of who is ready to play and who maybe not be.
And I would love to see
ready for prime time.
We brought it up already that the defense is a lot of returning players. A lot of guys know the moving parts. They know our defense should be light years ahead of the offense as far as on the field production. But I'm anxious to see if some of these offensive linemen we're talking about can handle some of those defensive linemen you're talking about. If you come back and you get a good report from Stan, can you pronounce his name now?
Stanton Rammel.
Yeah, Stanton Rammel, Cole Skinner, that bunch. If Cole Best, if Big Joe shows up,
he actually is moving bodies around.
Right. If he takes Jared Smith and throws him across the field, then I'm gonna be Andy. We might be more than 6-8.
Yeah, maybe so. All right, we got to take a break, but don't go anywhere. One final segment of the Auburn Blitz on this Tuesday, right after this.
At Central Alabama Community College, we provide a quality education that will set you up for success. Whether you're pursuing a degree or advancing your career with technical training, CAC offers premier programs at 4 campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Prattville, and Talladega. From industrial, electronics to machining, our students are prepared for the workforce or further education. At CAC, you'll enjoy vibrant campus life, exciting athletics, and personalized support, all at an affordable price. Your future starts here at CAC. Apply today.
Visit our new locations in Gadsden and Oxford today.
Bundle your home and auto and save money with State Farm's personal price plan. Contact State Farm agent Ron Carroll today at 256-378-6631 or visit him on Highway 280 in Childersburg. Prices vary by state, options selected by customer availability. Eligibility may vary.
EnviroCare is the standard in East Central Alabama for all your pest control and termite needs. EnviroCare exclusively offers Centricon termite colony elimination system that is the industry's most effective termite control to protect your home year-round. The EnviroCare team's service is also the standard for our customers. From eliminating home pests to superior termite control, nobody cares like EnviroCare, serving Lake Martin and East Central Alabama.
SignSource is your local vendor for commercial and residential sign manufacturing and installation. We offer all kinds of lighted and non-lighted signage, from retail signs, LED message centers, event banners, vehicle wraps, the whole spectrum. We also offer service and repair on existing signs, as well as retrofitting to LED or installation of outsourced signage. We have the knowledge necessary to fulfill all of your signage needs in the short or long term. Visit signsourcenow.com to get started.
Folks around these parts have known for a long time that Walls Tire, just a mile past the bridge on Highway 280, is your #1 stop for automotive service and repair. At Walls Tire, you'll always find quality service at a fair price on everything from AC, name brand tires, big or small repairs, routine maintenance, towing, and more. When your car or truck needs to run right, there's one place in the area to go, conveniently located and easy to find. Walls Tire, just a mile past the bridge on Highway 280.
Grain and Leaf, located at 6068 Highway 63 South, is Lake Martin's premier boutique-style bottle shop with a unique array of sophistication for everyone. Appropriately named for its exclusive selection of top spirits, wine, and craft beer, Grain and Leaf also has a number of fine cigars for you to choose from. They also carry the full line of Hornsby Farms assorted jellies and pottery. Open 10 to 7 Monday through Saturday and noon to 5 on Sundays, Grain and Leaf is your premier shop in the Lake Martin area.
Welcome back, everyone, to the final segment of the Auburn Blitz on this Tuesday afternoon. Thank you so much for all of you out there being with us today. Thank you for the phone calls as well. Let's get those cranked back up. It is football season, so we'd love to hear from you, love to hear what your thoughts are and how you're feeling about things as we head into this September 5th matchup with the Baylor Bears, rematch again from last year, as Auburn went out there to Waco and took care of the Bears. I think we ended up winning by 14, was it? I can't remember now. But
I mean, that or more.
Maybe it was 17, I forget. Yeah. But we ended up handling them pretty well. Arnold had a really nice game. He ran the ball very well. Our passing game was not anything to write home about. But.
Well, and that's what you have to know going into schematically. If they knew coming into the game, a lot of new pieces like we got this year, but they knew coming into the game, you had a Simmons, you had a Cam Coleman, you had a Freeze 4 that you knew our focus was going to be on the passing game. So they set back into his own defense and said, okay, you're not going to throw us. You're going to have to run to beat us. And Auburn said, okay, we'll run and beat you.
And they did. Yeah, for sure. Now, I could have done without Baylor, and Sawyer Robertson throwing for 419 yards.
That's the other side of the coin. They've done their homework, and they go, hey, y'all got nothing to match our tight end, and we will throw him all game.
Yeah. He was kind of a freak, and that was good preparation for later in the season, I suppose. But all right, on this day, it is August the 11th. On this day, 1919, way back when, before the stock market even crashed, the Green Bay Packers Football Club was founded by George Calhoun and Curly Lambeau, who would, of course, become the legendary head coach, and of which is named now Lambeau Field. They were named. Why? Do you know why they were called the Green Bay Packers?
I'm not going to say it's got anything to do with cheese.
It does not have anything to do with cheese. They are named the Packers because their sponsor was the Indian Packing Company.
I was fixing to say it had to do something with packing, but I was thinking cheese packing, not – does the Indians pack cheese?
Maybe so.
How do you get to be a cheese
I think somebody does. Yeah.
How do you do that?
I think that's just Wisconsin.
Okay.
They love their cheddar.
Okay.
But, yeah, so there you go, the Green Bay Packers. Founded on this day. 1929, 10 years later, on August 11th, Babe Ruth became the first Major League Baseball player to ever hit 500 home runs. Of course, he would go on to be the first player to hit 600 home runs and be the first player to hit 700 home runs and be the first player to hit 715 home runs. But many people, or several at least, have gone on. Well, let's say one has gone on to pass him.
The Roids went on to take up a few of those spots.
Yeah, I say one legitimately has passed.
Who was the one legit?
I would say Hank Aaron is the legitimate.
Yeah, I would say he was, because I watched a lot of, I think I told you before, I watched a lot of documentaries and stuff, and that was one of his things growing up is he used to take a broom handle and hit bottle caps. And he said that made him the best hitter because the baseball looked huge to him.
And Hank Aaron never hit over 30 home runs in a season. He just was ultra consistent. He just, or maybe it was 35 or so. He never hit over.
When he got his pitch, he hit it.
That's right.
Yeah.
And he was. I mean, it wasn't like one year a guy will hit 49 and the next year he'll hit 15.
Right.
He was hitting 30 every single year.
It wasn't a Social McGuire when they were hitting 70 trying to race each other.
No. Willie Mays hit 660 home runs, so he came close, but he didn't quite make the 700 club. On this day, 1951, the Giants, the New York Giants at that time, lost 4-0 to the Phillies and fell 13.5 games out of first place, which was held by the Brooklyn Dodgers.
Mm-hmm.
The Giants would, and very famously, go on to win the pennant. They erased a 13.5 game deficit behind the Dodgers. And, very famously, 1951, it came down to the last day and, or even, maybe it was a one-game playoff. I don't know. But I think it was the final day of the regular season. The Dodgers played the Giants, and Bobby Thompson hit a game. They didn't call it at that time, a walk-off home run. And very famous, the Giants win the pennant. They call it the shot heard around the world. The Giants win the pennant. Unfortunately, the Giants would go on to lose the World Series, but nonetheless, that's one of the most famous instances in baseball and sports for that matter.
I thought the greatest was Sid Beam sliding in the home plate.
That's a good one for me.
Yeah.
That's a big one for me for sure. But yeah, 1951 on this day, that was the Giants made their march toward catching the Giants.
Who did hit the ball to brought Sid around?
Dodgers.
Nixon?
Who did what now?
Hit the ball to drive Sid in.
That would be Francisco Cabrera.
Okay. I thought it might have been Otis out there.
No, but Otis made a spectacular robbing a home run, during that series.
Yeah, that team you talking about again, we brought up, relating it back to Auburn, that team was close. Those pitchers, those players, they were all big buddies.
No doubt. You got to be in order to win like that, I think. Happy birthday today, Ian McDiarmid. He played Senator Palpatine, or the Emperor, if you prefer, in Star Wars.
Okay.
1944. Still alive, by the way, the Emperor. How about that? John Connolly, born on this day, 1946. Rose-colored glasses. John Connolly, yeah, great. He got some great songs. Old-fashioned. That's country music. Eric Carmen, not to be confused with Eric Cartman, but Eric Carmen. He did the song. What was it? All by myself. Don't know that.
No,
it's in a lot of movies
now that
and
you
stuff.
serenaded us with it, I do understand it now.
Born on this day, 1949. Died in 2024. Eric Carmen. Hulk Hogan, the immortal Hulk Hogan. Born on this day, 1953. Died in 2025.
Another random fact. Watched the not a pod, but a thing on his story, and he had a tunnel up under his house.
A tunnel?
Tunnel.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
All right, Joe Rogan, happy birthday to you as well. That'll wrap it up for us. Thank you so much for being with us. He's Jim. I'm Andy. So long for now. We'll talk again soon.